Okay, here we go. Got my new headset. This is just kind of a fake commentary. I probably won't be uploading it anywhere, but having said that, that probably means I'm going to upload it. What the hell? Just got my new headset. Woo! And I'm just testing out the sound levels. So I need to calibrate my sound with my recording sound with the game sound. And I tell you, this headset is awesome. It's a G35 Logitech, and I can hear sounds that I didn't even know existed in the game. I can hear this like woo, woo, and it's just like environmental sounds. The music could be a little bit louder, so let's make the music louder. Okay. That's good. I think that probably maybe music down to 20 and the sound level up to 15. Okay. That's good. Now you can hear the music. Why did I set my rally point there? I'm not actually sure. Oh, there we go. I'm scouting. I always scout Terran early because, you know, Terrans get the Marines up right away. And Marines can shoot down your probe pretty easily, so I love to scout early. As we can see, I do here. But one problem when I scouted, I didn't scout as gas, so... wow, you can see I'm already ahead in the worker count. But that's probably because of Chrono Boost. Okay, it doesn't sound too loud, so I'm going to stop this and watch it and just see how it did. Okay, so I just checked the video I just made, until now I watched that and everything seemed to be calibrated okay. Actually, I think that I need to make the master volume a little bit higher. Let's put it up to 17 and the music down to 19. Let's see what that does. How does that do? You want to be able to see the loudest sounds are when these things warp in. So let's just hang out around here until this is done. All right, come on. Speed it up. Here we go. Da 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 da. It's not too loud. You can hear it fine. You can hear the music good, but not too loud. It's kind of in there in the background. I don't know. I could put the music up a little higher. I'm gonna let you guys, if you leave comments, it'll help me. But I can already tell that the quality of the sound is much better than in my other casts. Unfortunately, you can still hear clicking, I think, but it's not too bad. It's much better than when I had my webcam and was using that as a microphone. So we're just gonna watch the rest of this game, and that I played on the ladder. You can say I almost killed his SCV there. His SCV is down to 10 health. Even though I lost a probe, watch what happens later on. You'll see. I get revenge on this SCV. Because as we can see, our friend Duke does not know where I am, but I definitely know where he is. And let's find that scouting SCV. Or where's the SCV that was building the racks? There it is. I got it down to about 20 over 45. Interesting. Interesting to watch. And this game really isn't all that different from games you normally see on the ladder. Like, I honestly just 4-gate here, but I do it in a kind of interesting way. Let's just speed it up a little bit. I send my zealot out to the tower. I'm thinking, well, maybe his SCV is still at that tower. And let's follow the life of this SCV as he scouts me. Dum dun 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 dun. And there we go. And because he was so low on health, he just died. He got shot. So actually, my opponent doesn't actually have vision of me, but he knows where I am because that's where he lost his SCV. Okay. So here come my 4-gate, and let's speed it up a bit. I do mess up a little bit, but not a big deal. Okay, here's normal speed, or faster. I'm sending my zealot here, and for some reason I thought that yeah, if I put in a pylon here I could get it over here, but actually you got to put a pylon here and then warp in here. So put a pylon here and warp in there. Instead I bring my probe here, and then I realized that later I built a pylon here and it was a waste of a pylon. So anyway, so what I do is I research hallucinate. The reason for this is because I was determined to get a 4-gate to work with. And now those sounds of warping in those gateways is very loud. Like me, I feel like it's talking over me. So what I'm going to do is just turn my headset volume down, and hopefully when it was recorded, this is really just kind of a test video just to get the sound right? So anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying that I was having a hard time breaking the 4-gate against Terran because all their units shoot, and when you go up the ramp, it just like makes it impossible to break that ramp and not lose all your units. So first I warp in four zealots, as you can see, and then hallucinate. As hallucinate finishes, you bring a sentry with 100 energy over here to hallucinate a void ray. The next 4 units I warp in are stalkers. So now I have 4 zealots and 4 stalkers, and I'm going to hang out at the ramp. And the idea, I'm going to put on pause, the idea was to have a pylon here, right, so I can warp in here, or hallucinate a void ray and warp in on the ramp, as we can see is what I'll do. So I kind of screwed up, and this delays my push by about 30 seconds, because I have to now build a pylon here instead of here. This pylon should have been done, so by the time these are almost, you can see they're almost ready to warp in. Look. See, look down in the bottom right. Okay, look, 4 units are ready to warp in. Yeah, so it delayed me about by 20 seconds. So I'm just gonna chill out here with my units. Another mistake I made was I need more sentries. I need at least another sentry in here instead of building. Yeah, so that would have been good. And so here comes my void ray, and as you can see, he's expecting this. So he puts his. I put my void ray up there, and I'm like, ooh, I saw his units move down here. Let's actually go to my cam. Let's go to my vision, and you can see my vision of the. There we go. I make the void ray, and I see his units going down there. I'm like, huh, that's weird. I guess he's destroying the rocks. So I warp in 4 zealots, and normally what I do is I make 2 zealots go this way and 2 zealots into the middle line, because that way you can kind of distract him with this void ray, and your zealots, you can kill some of his marines, and then at the same time take care of his worker line a bit. And then, sorry about all the like, blah, blah, blah. I know that's not very good. And then you go up his ramp while he's distracted. So looks like he was just waiting, because it's common on this map for Protoss to warp in here. It looks like he was just kind of waiting for me. And so let's just take a look at this. It's just really beautiful. 4 zealots are now taking care of these guys. And then he responds by bringing all of his marines out from here, which is what I want. And I see that because I see the void ray that comes, and that's my cue. I'm like, time to go up the ramp. Now I made a mistake. I should have had my zealots and stalkers here instead of here, because look at how my zealots had to run up here and then around. So that's definitely a mistake. One of my stalkers got shot down, so I screwed this up on this end. But meanwhile, all my zealots are killing his SCVs. The void ray was killed, which is no problem, and I'm losing a whole bunch of units here. I did kill a depot, yeah, but I lost like 3 zealots and a stalker at least. Now let's go back up here. All of his SCVs are gone. Like, let's look at the worker count. He has 1 SCV, so he's basically lost the game. And then he just kind of gives up. He just doesn't micro there. And by that time, we go back down here. You can see I have 4 more zealots there, and this sentry should be with the army, but it's not. Yeah, the game's about over now. So what I'm gonna do is rewatch this game and see how I like the sound levels. I'm going to adjust them accordingly. I'm worried that the game sound might be too loud, but I'm not really sure yet. So yeah, then he just leaves the game because he's obviously dealt with this kind of crap before. But maybe not in that way. So that's just a little creative way. Basically, the idea is Terran, when they have all their units at the ramp and they have bunkers and stuff, and they're expecting your 4-gate or they're expecting a push, it's very hard to get up this ramp. Much harder for Zerg, because Zerg can't wall off their ramp. You can just force field their ramp up here and then attack like they're natural. That's what you do against Zerg. And against Protoss, it's much easier to walk up. Sure, they might have sentries, but you have stalkers shooting up, and they only have stalkers, and and they have zealots, but zealots can't shoot. So anyway, the point is that I needed to come up with a strategy that could distract these people here. Even if you just have a void ray, you don't even have to warp in zealots here. That's just a bonus. That's just like, yeah, I'm gonna warp in zealots and hopefully kill some workers in your mineral line. I mean, the fact that I killed all of them was like a bonus, but you don't expect to kill all of them. And let's see. Yeah, so Terran runs his units away, puts them over here. That's when it's safe for you to break down the ramp. So once you break down the ramp, you kill a couple of supply depots. You can actually back up, warp in more units like I did, and then charge again. And so that's about it. So this is a test. It'll probably go up on YouTube. It'll just be for my subscribers, I guess. Whatever, just kind of a casual 1v1. He's in gold, I'm in platinum, so it's pretty low level, but mostly just testing my sound. I got this new Logitech headset. If you want to know exactly what headset I got, go to Amazon.com or just Google G35 Logitech headset. You'll get an idea of what I'm using. It is super good. I got it for just under $100 on eBay, and I'm super stoked about it. It's going to be really, 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 really good for the sound. Now all I need to do is get a new computer so I can render this in like the highest graphic settings. And I'll also be able to put out more videos, because when I have the new computer, I'll be able to actually commentate while I process the videos and upload at the same time. So I'll be able to do more multitasking. It takes a long time for me to upload a video and process a video in Corel Video Studio. So there you go. That's it for now, and cheerio.